Hey everybody, if you're watching Real Time with Bill Barr on CNN and wondering who John McWhorter is, John is a great guy. I've known John now, I would say, since 1996, 95, in that area. Yeah, we were neighbors. We both lived on Van Buren, 2 blocks from each other. We actually met at the alley. He was with a woman who was the cousin of, actually was dating her. It was a cousin of my god sister, Oakland Mayor, well, now former Oakland Mayor, Libby Schaff. Anyway, John, since left Oakland, has worked for some time as associate professor at Columbia University, professor of linguistics, arguably the most famous linguist in the world because of his focus on, well, really an attack on Black English. It started with a book called Losing the Race in the year 2000. In spite of his position on Black English, he is not a conservative. He's not a couch potato conservative. He's conservative in a different way, but not in the way one would expect. John also still owes me $100 for a bet that we made. And I believe that singular fact stops him from coming on to my program to talk about anything. Hopefully that one day will change before we die, because there's a lot more to talk about than just that, and I'm not going to hold him to that. At any rate, it's great to see John back in the saddle. He's also in my opinion columns for the New York Times. And he has another book out. Actually, he's written 4 books since losing the race. 4 major books. He's probably written a lot more than that. And he has got some catching up to do on what he's done, and all that he's been involved in. And so, for example, he has this book called Talking Black, Truths About America's Lingua. That was 2017. Woke Racism, How a New Religion Has Betrayed Black America. Losing the Race, this is the one he came out with just after we met. Losing the Race, Self-Sabotage in Black America. And I actually happen to agree with him here. Nice Racism, How Progressive White People Perpetuate Racial Harm. And Word on the Street, Debunking the Myth of a Pure Standard, which actually I've never seen before. That's a new one. At any rate, good for John. Hey John, come on the show sometime. Let's chop it up about my assertion that the real Black English really is a simple American mid-Atlantic dialect. Subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube and bookmark ZennyReport.com.